Let's go shopping in Tokyo. I'm going to take you to 6 stores that I think you should check out next time you're shopping around Tokyo. Let's get started in Shinjuku. Today my shopping brings me to Shinjuku, which is filled with lots of shops, and I've already got one in mind, so I'm going to take you guys there. Also, all the lights are up, so it's feeling really festive and definitely a good time of year to go shopping. If you're looking to buy electronics in Japan, you're probably going to end up at either Big Camera or Yodobashi Camera. And right behind me is Yodobashi, one of the major electronics chains here. And this place is insanely loud and colorful and bright. Like the LED lights in there are just like next level. So I'm going to go inside and see if I can find a pair of headphones because I've been searching for them. But I also want to see if I can haggle because I don't have a lot of money on me. So let's go inside. One thing I want to mention quickly actually before going in is that they've got a bunch of gacha capsule machines outside the front, which is pretty cool. I've walked past here before, but I've never actually done them. So if you want to try them out, this is a really convenient location. In this one room alone, there are probably about 20 screens going off. Like, what is this mayhem and madness? They've got the new Spider-Man you can try out, but this is just so overwhelming. Like, I wouldn't want to stay in here more than a minute. They're decked out with lots of cool game accessories for the Switch. I didn't realize they sold so many official goods here. But honestly, it is so loud wherever I go, so I'm gonna keep moving on. I'm actually here to buy headphones, so I gotta figure out which floor they are on. Maybe floor number 3. The only quiet I'm getting is in this elevator, and as soon as these doors behind me open, I'm sure it is gonna be yelling at me again. Oh, not as bad on this floor. This floor is actually a lot quieter, but it has nothing that I need. It was just a bunch of toys and figurines and collector items, but I'm here for headphones. Turns out if you do come to this Yodobashi Camera, there's actually 2 sides. This side that I first entered was for hobbies and games and cameras, and then the one behind me here on the other side is a little more wide variety, so they've got interior furniture as well as headphones. So I'm going to the 7th floor. Let's go. It's always quite overwhelming shopping here, not because of just the sounds and the lights, it's just there's so much text written everywhere and I don't know what I'm doing. It doesn't matter how good my Japanese gets, I feel like this place will always be a whole challenge. Okay, in we go. I'm not sure. I've been looking at the Sony XM4s and 5s and I'm on the fence about which one to get. And they're still not that cheap in Japan. In Australia, whenever I shop, I usually go to a place called JB Hi-Fi and I'm so good at haggling there. But Japan, I tried it once and it didn't really get me anywhere. I saved 1,000 yen and I still had to download an app and go through this whole sign-up procedure. But I want to see if I can improve my savings and see if I can save a bit here, or at least price match, because price matching you can do at these electronic stores, but they're not as generous as overseas. I just asked if they could match with Amazon and he said he's gonna check. So that would be actually a saving of about 4,000 yen. Pretty good for Japan. I'll see what he says. He's gonna come back and update me. While waiting, I tested out the headphones a bit more and then he came back and let me know how it went.
Unfortunate for me, turns out they could barely reduce the price. It was about 3,000 or 4,000 yen and it's $100 more than the cheapest price on Amazon, so I had to say no. I haven't had much luck getting good deals in Japan for technology. It's way more expensive here. I don't know what it is. Maybe next time I'll have better luck. This might just be window shopping here, but this is Beams Japan and they sell lots of traditional crafts and Japanese style items from all across the country, and they really focus on the artisanal arts from different prefectures, and I love it so much. Since I'm going home to Australia soon, I might pick up some souvenirs like I did last year. I bought actually quite a few things, including a pair of gloves for myself. So we'll see what there is today, but it's really expensive, so we'll see. Maybe just window shopping.
This place is actually huge. They have several floors, and starting on the bottom floor they have lots of seasonal things, like here are all these mandarins, but then they have little funny keychains and then you can find cups, and then if you keep going upstairs you'll find different items, but you really just have to pop into the store and see if anything sticks out to you and maybe you'll buy it and come home with it. In the past I've bought things like soap, glove, keychains and accessories.
Right now I'm shopping at a pop-up for a really popular character here in Japan called Mofusand, and it's basically this cat that dresses up in all sorts of unique outfits. Like there's a shark cat, there's like a prawn cat. There's like literally everything, and so it has been really popular ever since I think last year. And I actually have to buy a Secret Santa gift for my friend, and she is obsessed with this character. And she actually got me once from a crane game, so I'm gonna try and find something here within 2,000 yen to give her. So let's see what they have. And it's a pop-up, so there's lots of exclusives. This is in Shinjuku for about a month and a half. There's also a physical store for this character in Tokyo Station. It's like in the character street. So if you missed this pop-up, you can check that out. My favorite variety of the Mofusand is actually the bread cat, because he's got like a piece of toast like for his head. I actually own the that plushie because she gave it to me, so I'm gonna find something good. I'm thinking like of getting her some slippers because they're really reasonably priced, and then I could get that plus one more small thing. So it's like 2 for the 2,000 yen budget. Pretty good. And also I know she wears slippers at home, so it'll be perfect. They have a bunch of really cute stickers here too, and they're only 300 yen, so that's probably the perfect combination. And some of them are like limited edition, like there's a Santa cat one, hold on, like this. But then they've also got like Japanese sayings on it. Like this one's very popular, there's only 3 left. It's like fuku koi koi, so like basically bring luck to me, and he's like reaching out his paw. So cute. And I might get actually one of these for my Aussie friend because she has a cat and she's really big on cats, so it might be a good little souvenir.
There is an overwhelming amount of goods here, but they're all so cute. And while I was buying my items, I noticed they had a Mofusand credit card you could apply for, as well as other ones. That's pretty cool. Very Japan.
Right now I'm at a place called Tanuki Studio, and it was actually a bit of a train ride out here because it's in an area that's a little more separated from Tokyo, and there are lots of wild tanuki, which are these Japanese raccoon dogs, and they have the cutest designs here. There's like this little raccoon face.
I actually got invited here to pick out a few items, and this isn't paid, but I thought this was a cool brand worth showing and very kawaii, so let's get into it.
We've got 2 main types of logos here. The first one is like the full-on face of the raccoon, and then there's another one where it's like kind of on the side, like this. And I personally like the full-on face one because it's just so cute. When you visit Japan and you want to try on clothes in a store, they're gonna give you this, and it might look like a plastic bag or something, but it's actually a piece of fabric to protect the clothing, and you gotta put it over your face like this. Then after that, you gotta grab your clothes and try it on. It's mainly because a lot of people here like coat on their foundation and like makeup. See, I already lost it inside my hoodie. Here is the bad boy, Mr. Tom Nook. And I also used to call him Tom Nook, and I didn't realize it was wrong, and Emma's like, it's Tom Nook. So yeah. Kawaii. The gloves they have are so cute, but I actually have a wool allergy, so I can't wear any of them. And they also have the cutest scarf. It's so sad. Why was I born with this? But for the people who can, I recommend it. Okay, I feel like I need to get this. Oh my god, this is my favorite thing ever. What? Yo, this purple one is awesome too. I just have like such a huge collection of beanies. Oh, this is cute. This would be nice in the summer.
The omotenashi style of Japanese hospitality is amazing. They'll fold it so neatly, and then they even gave me some stickers to go with what I got, and they're very sweet, and they walked me to the door and gave me my items.
When visiting Japan, checking out Muji, which is a lifestyle store, is a must. They have it actually in Australia in lots of places like Melbourne, Sydney. I go here all the time to buy lots of stuff, and I'm looking for something in particular today, so let's see if I can find it. One of my absolute favorite Muji purchases is the suitcase. Now, I travel so much for work that I needed to buy all sorts of sizes, and the reason why I recommend them is because they have this stopper built inside them where if you're on the train, it won't move around. And it also looks just classy, simple, and it fits. It's just like very functional as well. So I recommend it. It is a little pricey, but if you bought a lot of souvenirs in Japan, or you're running around all the time like me, get yourself one. Also, like, convince so many friends to buy it, and they're like, yes, it's so good. If you're looking to decorate your place here in Japan or back home, I recommend getting all your home goods here too. I recently bought a pillow from here. I've also got like a blanket for my futon, and I've got a bed sheet, also my pillow sheet. So they have a lot of good stuff for your bedroom. It's honestly so helpful. Even when I travel, there's like, I'd say like I'd say a good 30% of the things I own are from Muji. If you have to pick up anything from Muji, it's like their notebooks as well as pens. They're literally so good. Everyone in Japan uses them, and I've actually used them through my whole like schooling years, especially at university. So there's so much you can pick up, as well as pen cases. If you plan to work in Japan, I also recommend getting the Muji like meishi holder, which is like the business cards. It's really cheap. It's only 500 yen, or you can get cheaper ones that are under 500, like 390 yen. And I did start using this when I moved to Japan, but someone was like, that's Muji, that's cheap, you should upgrade. But I was like, I don't know. I don't think it should matter that much, but in Japan it does. So maybe it's not for you, but if you need a backup, it is a good option. Something I have been eyeing from Muji for a long time is this large diffuser. I actually owned the small size one for about 7 years. I bought it in like my first time visiting Japan almost, and I've been wanting to upgrade for so long, so I'm gonna finally do it today because it's so dry here in Japan, and this thing is a lifesaver. Plus you can put these essential oils inside. They have so many different scents. Some of my favorites are hinoki, which is like Japanese wood, as well as yuzu is great, and then lavender if you want to relax at nighttime. So I'm gonna pick this up. It's kind of expensive. I think it's about 6,000, but it's gonna be my Christmas present to myself. Another item I can recommend is Muji's eyeliner. We actually filmed a video for my company testing out all of Muji's makeup range, and it's pretty reasonable and it's very cheap too, so can recommend. Yeah, everything's like between 1,000 to 2,000 yen. I found something seasonal here at Muji because it's Christmas time. They had these wreaths, which are, you see them all the time in Japan around New Year's, and I think they bring good luck for the new year. And I'm gonna hang this on my door. It's only 690 yen and it's so beautiful. Very cool. When shopping at Muji, you have to check out the snack and food section because they actually have so much amazing stuff, and it's all really budget friendly. They also have foreign goods, so like if you live here long term and you're looking for something that's a little more like Western style, you'll probably find it here. But I want to show you some of my favorite snacks because there's a lot. Depending on the size of the Muji, they have different stock, but I couldn't find my regular snacks, so I'm trying out a new one called yuzu pepper rice crackers. And they have a lot of ready instant made foods, which might not sound that good, but Muji actually does an amazing job with them. So I might show some of my favorites that I recommend. And they're often like shown on Japanese TV here.
Be sure to hit up the food section. There is honestly so much. I've made these tapioca ones before. The butter chicken went viral here in Japan, as well as the green curry is pretty decent, and they have a few veggie options, so keep your eyes peeled. I actually bought this rajma masala, but I haven't tried it yet. It's just been sitting in my food box. But the pad thai is another one you can try. They have naan, so lots of foreign imported goods, but don't miss out on the frozen section. They have some great finds there too.
I always pick up this caffeine-free corn tea. Something about it just tastes so amazing, but they have a lot of other drinks here too, like teas, as well as like fruit juices. So there's so much to choose from.
Stocked up on so much stuff, and I'm ready to hit the counter because I can't carry anymore. Very happy Muji purchases. All right, time to hit the next location.
One of the most global Japanese brands is probably Uniqlo, and if you haven't heard of it, it's basically a fast fashion brand here in Japan that focuses on like higher quality but also at a low price. And it is super popular during the winter time with their heat tech, or in the summer with their airism, which is like a breathing, easy clothing. But the heat tech keeps you so warm and it's so affordable. So I'm gonna go try and find some because I don't own enough warm clothes. I'm kind of dying because Japan's getting really cold, so let's check it out. You can find Uniqlo across the entire country. So if you're in Kansai, so Kyoto area, Tokyo, Hokkaido, it's gonna be there. Literally in even the tiny neighborhoods. So it's really easy and convenient to find. And you can also order online, of course. Back in Australia, we had a bunch of them too, so it's not just in Japan, but of course it's cheaper here. Now, really cheap. You can get like fleece jackets for 3,000 yen, which in USD right now is about, what, like 20 bucks, $15 for these fluffy jumpers. I actually own one, and I'm gonna hold back because I actually own a lot of Uniqlo. So today I'm just looking for that heat tech. Uniqlo is actually really big on collabs, so they have one at the moment that's been selling out everywhere, which are these socks with Anja Hindmark. Maybe it's German, it sounds almost. Got these cute little eyes on it. I think I might actually grab a pair of these because they're so adorable. If you're on social media, you've probably seen this viral satchel bag. It sold out all around the world, and now they've come out with a corduroy one, and I bought myself a white version a month or two back, but now that it's winter, they've sold out of all the other colors. There was a nice brown one, which I'm regretting not buying back then because this is only 1,500 yen. That's so cheap. If you're a girl and you're looking for the heat tech, my tip is actually to go to the male section because the stuff they sell is way better. It's way warmer, way thicker. So I actually go for those. And these are the ones that are the warmest, like this, in these boxes. And this is 3,000 yen for one top, but it is so warm. It's called Ultra Warm Heat Tech because they've all got different names. And it's actually quite confusing. So make sure you buy the right one. But if you want the warmest one, Ultra Warm Heat Tech. Uniqlo's payment system is insane because all you have to do is drop your items in this space and then it will automatically calculate it. So cool.
Alright guys, that was my shopping video here in Tokyo. What do you guys think? Did I miss any shops that you think I should recommend? Let me know and I'll see you next time. Bye!